Hey you guys, it's Reese from Sprezzatura Cutting Corso, and I am out here with the pack in the mud. It is now extremely wet and muddy and rainy in Virginia. See the sky? It is that sky that produces in those clouds a lot of rain and wetness. Anyway, I thought I'd let the pack out all at once to just get it over with, and then when I bring them in, I'll just wipe them down, wipe their feet down. I know people are interested. How do you bath your dogs? How do you do that? How do you bathe them? And I'll do a video on that. As soon as I catch a warm day, I will bath my dogs. I will do the nail trimming, and I'll let y'all in on all of it and how I do it. It is labor intensive, but thank God I was a groomer and I can get through it fast, and these dogs have very nice short coats, so it makes for fast drying. It doesn't require a dryer. I just let them air dry, but I do wipe them down with a towel. I wanted to know soon if y'all would like to do a Q&A, and if you would like for me to do it live through the super chat here on YouTube, or if you would like to ask your questions on the comments and I just collect those questions and just answer them on a pre-recorded video. Either way, it's up to y'all, my followers and people who watch, to make that decision. So just let me know what you would like me to do and I'll do it. But I do think it's time for Q&A. I do have exciting news about Billy. Billy is still available, but I do have someone coming down from New Jersey next weekend that's interested in seeing if there's a bond there before she hits the trigger on that and gets her. And I would prefer it that way too, for me to meet the person and, you know, if at all possible. But usually me just talking to an individual and checking them out that way is usually enough. But you know, I'm excited that I think she wants to meet the dogs and just see if there's a bond there with Billy. Ooh, look at Melina. I'm still waiting on the heat, guys. She's I keep saying it, she's getting close. Because everyone's interested. Everybody's checking out her yoni. They're all smelling her yoni, and she's extra spicy lately. So, you know, right now I'm like in a situation where there aren't a whole lot of hey Trinity, don't you do that. Do not do that, girl. That dog, I love her to death, but whew. So we're in a situation right now, many breeders are, where there aren't a lot of studs available currently. Well, there are studs available, but specifically what I'm looking for that will complement my females that are ready to go into heat, there aren't many available. I think I have maybe 3 to pick from at this point. So I could always use Achilles, which I would eventually like to keep a male off of him or off of his daughter Jade, but I'm gonna get ready to retire him anyway. So he's an option. We have Batista over at Sensatempo. That's available. There's a dog in New York that's available for my use. And so there aren't too many options right now. And whatever I do, I think I'm going to end up having to do an AI, a transcervical, on her, because I think what I am going to do is either use Batista and do the transcervical, or drive up to Long Island, New York and use that male. Look, so the holes that they dug have filled up with rainwater, and they rather drink that than the fresh water available on the porch that I refill about twice a day. Trinity, get down. I gotta calm her down before Rachel gets her back. She's gonna get her booty whipped by her mama. And she's actually taller than Jade, and Jade's a pretty big girl. Trinity's just come right up on her. I think she's gonna be one of the biggest females that Rachel's produced. Because my first litter, the females are pretty nice size, and my females are typically bigger than Rachel's, so this is actually very interesting. That it seems like Trinity is gonna be big. She's gonna be a big girl. Katana, get over here. Katana, come. Oh my God, Achilles is getting annoyed. But anyway, that's the breeding situation. I'll make up my mind very soon in what I'm gonna do. Either way, whatever I do, it's gonna be the best option. I just have to think about it more. You'll see me. You'll get to know that what I say sometimes is never set in stone. I look at the good and the bad in every breeding that I think about doing, and then some, my mind changes periodically. But when it's time, she will get bred to one of the 3 males. If I do use Achilles on her, it'll probably be close to the beginning or midway through her breeding career. Only because using him is not a necessity at the moment. But I do like what he produces. I'm trying to think of what else is going on, you guys. Hopefully, so there were 2 males produced out of the breeding that I'm trying to get a male from. And, oh my God, look at him. He is ridiculous. A branch. He has a branch. So, let me pick up this broom. I like to sweep my decks with this, and the dogs keep taking it off the deck. But anyway, there were 2 males produced from that breeding. And, the breeder and I are hoping that one of the 2 males will work for me. And if I have to wait, I will. But I'm looking for just a very sound male. I'm looking for a well-balanced male, which no dog is perfect, but you can get a balance where things are just kind of equally good on the dog, nothing extremely bad. So that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm looking for. So we'll see. And if I do get a male from this breeding, one of the 2, hopefully he'll be arriving here in like 5 weeks. So I still have some time, some waiting time to go. Maybe even 4 weeks. We'll see, but I think about 5 weeks. They'll be ready to go. But we'll see. I cannot wait to see a picture of him. I'm excited about it. I am going to I've had a whole lot going on, you guys. I had a funeral. The weather's been crazy. I've been really busy. I have like a lot of doctor's appointments coming up, and I can't get everything done that I want to get done. But the website, we're going to have that up soon. I'm going to see what it takes to set up a P.O. box at my local post office and get that going. I think Rachel and I will do a Q&A soon. Maybe by the end of the week or going into next week. She's equally as busy as I am right now. So it's not something that we're going to do right now or tomorrow, but hopefully very, very soon we'll get that, because I know people like the real R&R. So that is what we have going on. And I want to thank everybody that leaves comments about my dog's structures and their looks. Guys, I really, really, really try to do the best I can by the breed. I take what I do very serious and to heart. And I think it's very important that all that breed do the same. Because we're all working towards one dog. And, it's not an easy thing to do. Even when you breed two perfect dogs, you don't always get the results that you want. I mean, breeding is like a lottery, and sometimes a dog that has the phenotype doesn't always have the genotype behind the phenotype. And so breeding is like a lottery. You're looking to win, and it doesn't happen all the time. So that's why I take what I do so serious, and I'm not only looking at the dog, but I'm looking into the pedigree and comparing it to my female's pedigree, so maybe I can luck up and win on the genetic part of it. And that's what I'm hoping to do with these females that I have here. And you know, of course, when I breed, I look for programs that are breeding consistency in health and phenotype and genotype. And a lot of kennels that do that, they perform their dogs, they work their dogs, stuff like that. But that's not the only thing that matters. Champions are not the only thing that matters. It goes beyond that, because nowadays anyone can champion a dog, and we'll talk about that. And I'll actually go into how I my opinion on making a selection if you're a buyer, because even as a breeder, I'm still a customer at times, and I go through the same phases that any other buyer would. And I'll tell you what I look for when I'm looking to buy a dog for a breeder, because even though I'm a breeder, I've made bad purchases, I've made good purchases, and you live and you learn, and then you move on. So I'll try to pass my experiences down and what I look for, and I try to not only preach it, but I try to practice that too, for when customers come to me, their experience is good. And but anyway, we will get into that in the next video. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. And like I said, leave that in the comments if you want me to do a live or pre-recorded Q&A. I will. You guys have an awesome day, and I hope your day is not as wet as my day and dirty as my day. But anyway, guys, peace out. Bye.